Hey Gemini, it's your girl Brandy. Welcome to the Trap House. All right. Okay, so I'm here with your October 2019 monthly reading. We are about halfway through the month here. I have your energy represented by the Gemini zodiac sign and your ruling planet Mercury. All right. So I'm going to dive right in. And when I do your readings, we speak to God, the spirit guides, the ancestors, the relatives who loved us, who passed before us, the angels, the universe, the creator of all things. We always ask for clear, kind, positive, but above all, honest messages, okay? And virtue falls out. So you are focusing on what is needed in your life, what is necessary. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. And you realize that what you need is also what may help someone else. So you are a man or a woman of virtue. The bottom of the deck here, you have your priorities. And that's what I said, needs. You're focused on what is absolutely necessary in your life. You understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. So you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. And with trust, you have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition and humility. And that's what I said, with this virtue and humility, those sort of go hand in hand, and your priorities and humility are one of the same, suit. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are in the same, are the same. So you have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. So you are not treating anyone like you are better than them. You don't think that you're up on this pedestal. You are being humble and trusting yourself more so that you can focus on what's absolutely necessary in your life, okay? So I do not read the cards in reverse. I do use multiple decks because I feel as if Spirit will send, I shouldn't say I feel. Let me say it again. Spirit will duplicate the cards and give you the same message in different decks. So for example, if you get two of the same card from different decks, in my opinion, that is Spirit yelling at us saying, hey, you really need to focus on that. And it's not my opinion. That's why I retracted my statement before. It's from my spiritual research. Let me say that. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I did shuffle all of these cards prior to recording, but I do like to shuffle again online just so you know that it's real. Alright, this one, sticking a little here. So if you follow me on Instagram, I am at traphousetarot@gmail.com. We're like 3 minutes in and I'm not even pulling cards yet, but I hope you guys can bear with me. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, which I expect all of you are because I am fairly new to YouTube, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you are interested in a private reading. I have some sage items for sale as well as some tarot decks. I appreciate you all for tuning in, and I hope these messages resonates. Please take what resonates. Please leave what doesn't. All right, so we'll go ahead and get into it. Thank you, Spirit. So we're taking a look at love, work, and family. Okay. The bottom of the deck, you got the Three of Cups. So there could be a third-party situation, or you could be getting ready to celebrate. I do see some toxic energy when it comes to your family life. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be stressing. You could be overeating. Let's see what's going on here with the Pentacles. It looks like in work, you might be interested in going back to school. Okay, you got the Fool card. Yeah, the fourth air. You're like taking into consideration about your job. Maybe you want something different. And I'm so glad that we have the devil card clarified by the Ace of Cups. What this lets me know is that someone may be drinking too much, but there also may be a Capricorn energy in your life where, you know, now the next step in your family is to fall in love, or the spiritual growth, or, you know, your intuition is becoming enhanced. You may be moving on from this toxic devil energy, and that's what I see here. So that's the action that you need to take. You have the this is clearly saying to me that when it comes to your family, now your family could be your spouse, your lover, your children. It could be your parents. It could be your kids. It could be whoever you consider your family. Take it however it resonates. But what I see here is that your family situation is currently toxic. And in order to improve that toxic energy, you need to focus on yourself. Maybe move out of the home that you're currently in and into a new one. And at the bottom of that deck, you have the Two of Cups. You need to align your spirit. And I'm sorry if it's a little dark in here. I got my blinds closed. Let's add some light. I think that'll just add a glare to the cards. Probably will. Probably not the greatest idea I've had all day, but let's see. All right, we'll rock with it. I'm going to show you all the cards anyway. But the Two of Cups is definitely someone coming into spiritual alignment or someone finding their soulmate. So you could be moving on. And I do see the Ace of Pentacles here in your love situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if you are moving on from one person to the next person because you may have found a soulmate in someone. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. You got the King of Wands energy. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. I also see Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here as well. You got the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck, okay? So I'll read your story. With the Ace of Pentacles here, you have a new beginning in love. You have a situation where you are getting a big pentacle. You are gaining clarity. Your material gains in this relationship may be exactly what you want them to be. You may have someone who's willing to help you with the bills. Someone who is just ready to embark on this beautiful new journey with you. Okay, and with the Dreamer, you're all in. So you have the Ace, and then you have the Dreamer, the Fool card. This is the first card of the tarot deck. So this is representing a new beginning, if you ask me. You're taking a leap of faith, you're following your dreams, and you're going into some unexpected opportunities. So what this says to me here is that, yeah, like I said, with the family situation, you may have just left someone else, and now you are in this situation that is helping you grow your confidence. This is the King of Wands. This is your strength. The strength is you being able to focus and be a leader, and you are guiding yourself down a path of righteousness. You are not going to stick to anything that doesn't serve you. You're going to begin to trust yourself. The Dreamer and the Fool card go hand in hand with trust. You have to be able to trust yourself to be able to take risks. And that's what you're doing here. That's the action that you need to take here. And your love is to take a risk. Yeah, you're getting your priorities straight here with this focus. And you are going towards what you need versus maybe what you are lusting for or what your desires are, okay? With this Page of Pentacles here, let me read this to you because his face is just cracking me up the way I'm reading him right now. It look like he's like, this Pentacle is alright. You know, you might be okay with the Page of Pentacles, but you may be wishing to grow towards a larger pentacle. Let me see. And this is in your career section. As soon as I find it in this book. So I'll read the Ace of Pentacles as well, just because I flipped to the page. It says, a creation, a beginning, a chance, clarity of life purpose. And I said that to you. With your virtue, you are moving closer to what is purposeful for you. Your base is solid. Success is good. And fortune are yours. Success and good fortune are yours, for they are the outcome of what has already been experienced within. You can achieve spiritual peace through material means if you see the path. So, yep, I think that as long as you trust yourself here with this new love that you are entering into, you will be successful. With the Page of Pentacles, this is generosity, kindness, love, faith, sensitivity, concentration, commitment to learning. Again, like I said, you may be wanting to pick up some new skills to move you forward on your career journey. Every successful business person started with a simple idea and stuck to it. When you develop a passion for learning and absorbing new ideas, apply knowledge with enthusiasm, think practically in all situations, and you cannot fail. And that's exactly what this is. So you could be starting a new business. You could be beginning a new journey. You could be getting ready to move or change your residence. You could be getting ready to relocate. You could be ready to start a new career. I do see some physical movement here, though. It says time to take a rest or a vacation. Allow more time before making decisions, and meditation may provide answers. So I do believe that this is true. You need to take a rest. Don't work too hard. And, let others pamper you. Go and get some room service from somewhere. Treat yourself. You are working hard. And sometimes people don't understand that even if you're not physically doing labor every day, you are working your mental. We are air signs. I'm a Libra. You're a Gemini. We share the air sign element in our charts. So I know how much we think. We think fast, we think hard, we think long, because we don't want to make any mistakes. We are wishing upon a star. And with this, you're healing in your career. Your financial situation is improving, and you are finding creative ways to reach your goals and make your dreams come true. That is beautiful energy to have, even here with the Devil card. Now, I'm going to read the Devil card because this Alice Smeets Ghetto Tarot, this is my first this is my first run with it, with doing everybody's tarot, so I haven't quite gotten familiar with all of the cards, and I know that she is very unique in the way that she describes the devil, so I would like to see why this card came into our reading. I do know that it is Capricorn energy, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn. The energy that I do see here is just a little bit of toxic energy. Like I said, someone might be drinking too much. There could be some power struggles. Yeah. Okay. So the archetype is the tempter, the adversary. And I said something about lust earlier too. So yeah, you're lustful. You might be moving away from a lustful energy and moving towards more purposeful things. And that's exactly what I said. I said that when I was looking at the cards, priorities and virtue, you are moving towards away from things that are toxic and moving towards things that are purposeful. So, finding and accepting your dark side. Take pride, procreation, vitality, indulgence, strength to overcome your weaknesses, fears, facing fears, letting go of misplaced shame and guilt, and connecting to instincts. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. Recognize your dark side as a normal part of the world. God is day and night, war and peace, love and hate, love, light and shadow. The main thing holding you back is your belief that there is something holding you back. I love this deck. Oh my goodness. That description was just so good for me. I am feeling like a Gemini today because I know how this goes. Every sinner has a future and every saint has a past, and that is okay. And this is what you are dealing with perhaps in your family section. You're forgiving people who may have hurt you, and moving on from that situation. And like I said, you're moving. I literally see you relocating here. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition. So you could be moving with someone. You could be moving because you found this new love, and this new love has been able to help you get through some of your childhood trauma. Okay? And with the Mother of Cups here, I do believe that this is a good woman or a good man who has come into your life to help you balance some of your emotions. And I'm going to read the Mother of Cups and help you understand why I say that. Okay. Insightful and psychic. The Mother of Cups rivals the High Priestess with her natural psychic abilities. She's a gentle, tranquil woman whose insights bring healing to those around her. She thrives when amidst her family, the arts, and music or beauty of any kind. Like a true swan, when the Mother of Cups is pushed, she becomes aggressive and defensive. She'll commonly see herself as the victim when distressed in a situation. So with that being said, you do have someone who helps you to build this solid family life, and this is your strength here. Being with or being in the Queen of Cups energy is a great thing because you are able to balance your emotions and realize, your intuition might have told you that a situation was toxic. Even if it was you doing the toxic behavior, your intuition kicked in and said, hey, it's time for us to stop doing this so that we can move on to our better days. Okay, you have the Three of Cups energy here. This is a time of celebration, and there's more drinking. There are those cups. When you celebrate, you might take a sip, and that's okay. This is celebrating a move, a birth announcement, a new job, a graduation, something like that. Something is happening big in your life right now that is worthy of celebration. You've gained some clarity in your life about what kind of work it is that you want to do. And you may not want to work at all. This is the Four of Air and this is the Four of Air. You may be ready to retire. You may be retired and ready to enjoy that by vacationing and meditating and learning more about yourself, okay? That's what I see here, is that you have something to celebrate. You could be celebrating how hard you've worked, knowing that you deserve that, being honest with yourself about the fact that it's okay to go back to work and it's okay to take a break if that's what you need. It's your world. You do what you want. With the Two of Cups here, and then the Justice, and then the Seven of Pentacles, and then the Four of Fire. These are two soulmate cards. And in the middle here, I see someone wanting to stand their ground, and that some justice might be being served. And I see 1111. So there could be a custody battle, a child support situation, or a divorce coming. And I think that if you are moving away from toxic energy, you have already found your new love, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. And when I say standing your ground, I actually said standing your ground, but the Seven of Wands was next in line, and that is the standing your ground card. This waiting, this Seven of Pentacles indicates that you might be waiting for a court settlement or some type of victory. It could be, you could be waiting for some money before you go ahead and take that new move and go into your harmonious and stable life here with the Four of Wands. Okay, and at the bottom of this deck, you have the Nine of Wands encouraging you to stick to your path. You have the Empress energy because someone adores you. This is Libra and Taurus energy. You could be dealing with the Taurus. This is also a birth announcement. This is also a birth announcement. So some of you may be pregnant. Some of you may be celebrating that birth. The toxic energy that I can say about a pregnancy is you could be worried. You could be worried about this new birth. You are the Queen of Cups. You are the new mom. You are the baby, the keeper of the baby. You're going to make sure that baby is okay, but you could be worried about it, okay? And that's why the action that you need to take is one that allows you to put your mind in a new place. When you see this Ace of Cups, think happy thoughts, speak happy thoughts. You are the Empress. And like I said, you could be giving birth to someone. And then you also have the Six of Pentacles. You are giving birth to a baby in a situation. When I say a baby could be a new project or business as well. But you're giving birth to this energy. And these pentacles here indicate that you are giving as much as you get, and you are getting as much as you give. And this is going to be a success. Yep, right behind that, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Okay, this is going to be a successful union, a successful career. Whatever it is that you are working on, do not give up, because success is coming not too far behind that. Okay, Gemini, I hope this reading resonated with you. At this time, what I'm going to do is ask that if you came to the reading with a yes or no question, that you hold that in your thoughts. Okay, I'm going to ask Spirit to guide us with our tarot, and if it is a yes answer, it will be a positive card. If it is a no answer, it will be a negative card. And if it's somewhere in between, I'm going to ask that you bring that question back to our next reading. Thank you, Spirit. What messages do we have for Gemini for the month of October 2019. Yeah, and like I said, I do see the birth of a baby here. Some of you could be pregnant. Of course, not all of you will be pregnant. I know I have some male followers as well. Supporters, you guys are not my followers. You are my supporters, and I appreciate you so much. But you could have some male, I know I have some male supporters. So I know you, but you could have a woman that's pregnant. Let me get it right while I'm over here being nosy because they're fixing my streets. So I got my head all out the window trying to figure out what they're doing. But yeah, you guys could be getting ready to welcome a new baby into your life. But I do see here that a lot of you are doing well, especially in the career section. Your wishes are coming true. So that is beautiful energy to have. So whatever your question may be, I ask that you hold it in your thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm getting back to it. We getting back to the spirit. What's the yes or no question? What is the yes or no answer for Gemini's question? Give it a good shuffle. Thank you, spirit. Yeah, I saw that 6 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. That is, and I saw the 3 of Cups again. So that is definitely, look, there it is. That's definitely sharing the loves. That's a yes right off the bat. But that is a birth announcement, a celebration. You know, you may be getting married soon. So that's beautiful energy, Gemini. And it also just speaks about if you are already in a union or if you may be pregnant, that it is just a happy and joyful time for you. And you got the Observe card. To me, the Observe card is maybe a stagnant energy. You got the 4 of Wands at the bottom of the deck to support the Observe card. So I don't think this is a negative. I want you to take it how it feels with you. Like I said, the 4 of Wands is indicating stability. And then you have that 6 of Pentacles right there with it. So this 4 and 6 equal 10. So to me, I'm going to say that this is a positive energy with the Observe card. There's a rainbow in it. There is a woman. Like I said, someone who might be pregnant is naturally overthinking and worried about the new baby to come. Or if you are starting a new business venture, you are naturally worried. Everybody gets worried. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read what the Observe card means. This is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot deck. So if I could say anything, it would be to wait. If you were getting ready to make a decision, I would say wait a little bit longer. But that is the only energy that I feel. I don't think that anything is negative about this card. It says release, surrender, release, surrender, reconsider, patience, cycles, and perspective. A new understanding around matters of the heart is waiting to be revealed to you. And be still and observant. Now is the time to take action. And now is not the time to take action. Let me read that to you again until I get my life together. A new understanding around matters of the heart is waiting to be revealed to you. Be still and observant. Now is not the time to take action. Instead, take a step back and wait. Reflect upon the relationship or issue. What is really happening? Release the need or desire to direct the relationship and simply go with the course of events. When you surrender to the experience, you'll learn a great deal and ultimately get what you need. Sometimes it's in releasing that we discover what we really need as opposed to what we think we need. And that is what this Virtue card says. And I love when that happens. Trust. This happens to me in a lot of the readings. Trust. Trust the process. Have faith in the journey and let go of the outcome. Although forward progress may appear slow, now is the time for patience. All things come in the appropriate time and cycles, priorities. Progress in improving a current relationship or finding a new relationship will happen when the time and energies are right. When you're open and receptive to the needed changes, it will happen. During the process of simply observing, you can also gain a new perspective on your situation. How might you think differently about it? Look at your relationship through the eyes of an impartial stranger. What insights might the stranger offer you? Listen to the observations with an open mind and heart. By taking a fresh look, you'll bring in the energies of awareness and transformation. Being an outsider, you know that all of us are the same. So maybe look at someone who has a similar situation and say, dang, okay, well, if they're handling like this, maybe I'm not being grateful about some of the things that I see in my life. Or maybe I'm being too considerate of other people's feelings and not worrying about myself. Okay? By taking a fresh look, you'll bring in the energies of awareness and transformations. I affirm, I now take a step back and observe my situation in a new light. Okay? So before you go cutting people off, I encourage you to take a look and observe the situation from someone else's perspective. Whenever I hear about anybody going through a breakup, one of my suggestions is that you take a step out of being that person's boyfriend or girlfriend while you might still be physically living in the home or still in contact with that person, and speak to them as if they are a person that you just met or a person who you just know, who you don't have any control over, who you don't care with. Not to say you don't care what they do, but that their actions don't affect you. Once you step back into yourself as an individual and allow that person to be an individual, I think you will be able to find the answers that you're looking for and get back to this stable give and take, giving and receiving energy. Okay? All right, Gemini, I hope this reading resonated with you. If these messages resonate, please follow me at Trap House Tarot at Instagram. I will be always giving out discounts and deals on a daily basis. More than likely, I have other items you can purchase, tarot cards and sage. Please direct message me. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment below if this message resonates. I love you.